Obviously, Rudy Giuliani had a terrible weekend from a PR perspective, but legally speaking, how will this affect President Donald Trump? For the answer, we turn to our senior legal correspondent, Michael Kosta, everybody. Michael, do you think the president regrets bringing Giuliani onto the team? Because, I mean, this feels like a total mess.
Well, yeah, maybe to you, you sweet, dimpled simpleton. But to a trained lawyer like myself, Rudy Giuliani is a legal wizard, and this is his fantasia.
Oh, okay, first of all, you are not a lawyer.
Oh, really? Well, then how come every judge in this city knows me on a first-name basis?
Because you don't pay your parking tickets.
Ah, wrong again. It's because I don't pay child support. Now, here's how I know Rudy is a genius. Before he showed up, the facts in this case seemed obvious. Donald Trump paid hush money to a porn star 3 weeks before the election. Open and shut case. But now, thanks to Rudy, what do we know? We know the president didn't pay Cohen to pay Daniels, except he did, but from a general legal fund, which didn't exist unless it does. Either way, the president didn't know about it, other than the parts he knew, which was nothing. And clearly, no campaign finance laws were broken because Trump was going to pay Stormy Daniels or not, regardless of the election, and this massive, tiny payment was chump change that also made her rich. You can trust Rudy on that because he's an expert on campaign finance, even though he knows nothing because he just started on the case like an hour ago.
What?
Yeah, exactly. No one knows what's going on, which means reasonable doubt, case dismissed, huh? Everybody head back to the judge's chambers for sangria and chips.
No, don't encourage him. Michael, hold on. Muddying the waters might work in the press, but it actually doesn't work in a court of law. How is Rudy Giuliani going to convince a judge that Trump didn't illegally pay off Stormy Daniels?
Well, don't you worry, Rudy's got an airtight defense.
The agreement with Michael Cohen, as far as I know, is a long-standing agreement that Michael Cohen takes care of situations like this, then gets paid for them sometimes.
So did Michael Cohen make payments to other women for the president?
I have no knowledge of that, but I would think if it was necessary, yes.
Okay, wait. How does that help? I mean, all Rudy said was that the president might regularly pay women to be silent about affairs.
Exactly. It's what we, near the legal profession, call the scumbag defense.
The what?
The scumbag defense, otherwise known as pleading the 69th up top.
I'm not high-fiving you. What is the scumbag defense?
You see, paying off Stormy Daniels is only illegal if Trump did it to help his campaign. But if Trump was paying hush money to women all the time, then it wouldn't be for the campaign. It's just a reoccurring expense he barely pays attention to, like a cable bill or child support.
Wow. So, the bigger a cheating scumbag Trump is, the less likely it is that this hush money broke any laws.
Bingo. Let me break it down to you this way. You see, on this chart...
Oh, not a chart.
Yeah, okay. So on this chart, here shows there are two spheres of the scumbag defense. So here's innocence, and over here is being a scumbag. Now, normally they don't overlap, but now Giuliani has inserted Trump right here, and this is his comfort zone. And he can bounce back and forth between these two with total freedom. Innocent, scumbag, innocent, scumbag. And he can get right in the middle there and just be perfect. Justice, Trevor. Justice. And that's why Rudy is a genius. All he has to do is prove to a jury that Donald Trump is a bad person. And there's not a jury in the world that would rule against that. Case dismissed.
Michael Kosta, everybody.